We often hear people say that kids are like sponges. They absorb all information they see, hear, and mimic behaviors that they observe. As we grow older, we learn more things and become wiser, or so we think. When we age, do you think we lose a bit of that sponge-like characteristic and willingness to learn new things? Or are we simply too preoccupied trying to be adults to be bothered learning anything more? Hello, friend. Welcome to Top Wisdom. If you're a new fan, kindly click the subscribe button to get exclusive access to all our videos. Are you ready to learn new things this time? In this video, we'll discuss how we can improve our learning ability no matter what age you're in. Keep an open mind, all right? Learning agility is a skill that can be developed with several techniques. Like any skill, it needs consistent practice until it becomes second nature to you. People who have this ability have the mindset of acquiring new information. It does not stop for them. Learning new things gives them pleasure. People who are described as quick learners or quick studies are more desirable for employers since they have an open mind, are goal-oriented, and can quickly adapt to all kinds of situations. Remember that you can be like this too if you're willing to put in the work. It'll open so many doors for you, no matter what kind of new things they are, and you can rest easy that you won't get left behind since you're willing to learn. If you want to be this kind of person, keep watching. Number 1. Know what kind of learner you are. People absorb information differently from one another. Just because you don't quickly understand all the ideas from a slideshow does not mean you're not smart enough to grasp the concept. It could just be not the right kind of stimulus for you. Auditory learners are those of us who can learn new things simply by listening to the speaker or the lecturer. Visual learners are the kind of people who learn best when they see the topic at hand. They fare well when presentations, charts, reading materials are involved. Tactile learners, on the other hand, are suited for learning by doing. They prefer to be hands-on when new information is involved. Figure out what kind of materials intrigue you the most. You can be a visual, auditory, tactile, or a combination of some, if not all of these. When you figure it out, use the available tools to learn and see just how quickly you can get the hang of things. Number 2, ask questions. Nobody wants to sound dumb, right? Or that we don't know things. Here's the thing though, you won't learn unless you ask questions, no matter how much it'll make you feel like a beginner. We all have to start somewhere, and you can't definitely be a master at everything. Some people will know more about certain areas than you. Experts aren't born, they're made. They all started just like where you are now, barely an idea. So don't be afraid of seeming like you know nothing. That's the first step. Open your mind to new ideas from the professionals and ask all the questions that are relevant to the subject. Number 3, unlearn. Unlearning things may sound counterproductive, but it's an honest-to-goodness learning tool that has not failed me. It works this way. You have to let go of all preconceived notions that you have on the subject matter. Everything you think you know, let them go if they don't serve you any purpose. The ability to let go of old information to make way for new, better ideas quickly is a great learning technique. It can also be connecting old and new information, then meshing them to find a novel solution. Unlearn old ones to learn new ones? Simple, no? Practice it, and I guarantee you it will help. Number 4, find a medium that works for you. Remember the first one? Finding out what kind of learner you are means seeking out information in materials and ways that are suited for you. Some people learn best when they read articles and books. Some people find that overwhelming and downright difficult, if not impossible, due to a variety of reasons. There are those of us who are more receptive to auditory information and learn best when they listen to TED Talks, podcasts, or audiobooks. Some prefer to get right to it and practice right away because they understand better as they go along. So look for the right material in the right medium that will help you learn quicker. This makes all the difference in the world. Number 5, write things down. You're not going to remember it, believe me. There are so many times in lecture halls or in meetings where you think that you're not going to write it down because surely you won't forget that one word or phrase. Write it down. Look it up when you get home. With so much information bombarding us all day from every direction, a lot of information simply doesn't stick. That's perfectly fine. Writing things down is not a point against you, so just write it down. It's better than completely forgetting. Number 6, exercise. You don't need breaks when absorbing new information. It could be meditation, a snack, or cleaning anything other than studying. Exercise is physically demanding, and it helps you focus better when you're thinking. A little bit of physical activity keeps your body and mind active when you're studying. A harmony between your body and your mind will go a long way into making you a better learner. When you can't focus, it can be that you already absorbed too much information. Include exercise in your schedule and see what kind of difference it makes, not just physically, but to your study time. Exercising will increase your stamina in all kinds of activities, including learning. So get to it. Number 7, manage your study time. We can't endure very long study or training sessions. If you force yourself to tolerate this kind of habit, you'll burn out fast. No one wants that, so make a schedule and follow it. Make your learning time quick but intense. When you schedule 1 hour of reading, time yourself and make sure you read for an hour. After that, take a 10 to 15 minute break and follow that time strictly. Take your mind off of work and be idle. Try making yourself a fresh cup of tea, playing with your pet, a quick yoga stretch, or make a sandwich. Do something that will take you far from thinking about what you're trying to learn. If you cram learning into a non-stop 6-hour study session, your brain won't really be able to absorb all that info and you're just wasting your time. Number 8, let go of your ego. Don't be scared to look like a fool. We all have to start from zero anyway. Pretending that you already know it will just hinder your learning curve. Instead of improving and actually listening, you'll be too busy keeping up the pretense that you're smarter than everybody else. Take comfort in the fact that everyone in the room probably knows about just as much as you, and all of you are starting from scratch. Besides, it's not a competition. You're there to learn, and that should be your only concern. Number 9, play games. Contrary to what most parents think, playing games is very helpful. Well, it depends just how much time you spend playing it. It's fun and can sometimes take up all your time without you realizing it. So schedule in game time too. Playing games will help you relax, and there are scientific studies that prove games are helpful with strategizing and cooperation. Those are great skills to have. They sharpen the mind and allow you to interact with other people. Be mindful of how much game time you give yourself. Know when to stop and follow that schedule. Number 10, be open-minded. Perhaps the most important technique in becoming a better learner is keeping an open mind. All of this is useless if your mind is closed off, and this is simply just noise to you. The true secret to becoming a better learner is giving yourself the opportunity to learn from everything around you. Everyone that you meet knows something that you don't. Every experience that you go through has a lesson just waiting to be realized. Knowledge can come from all things, even the most unexpected ones. Be on the lookout. The next great lesson can be right around the corner. No matter how old you are, there is always something new to learn. Especially in our fast-evolving world, there's a new tech that you can sample, a new software you can master, or a new skill you can try. Don't be afraid of starting over. A new experience is a new learning adventure. It's exciting. You can learn things in our other videos when you subscribe and click on the notification bell. We'll see you next time.